welcome back to this week's Behind the Plate podcast. I'm Chloe, and I have two brand new girls that have never been on with me this week. So we are very excited to go ahead and just jump in, and I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves. You guys say name, major, hometown position, and classification.
Okay. My name is Emily Reed. I am a nursing major. My hometown is Benton, Arkansas. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a utility player.
Okay, I'm Jessalyn Ahrens, and a lot of people call me Jessie or Jessie J. I'm a senior. I play. Wait, did you say position?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I play third base a lot, but I'd like to think that I could play other positions well too. And I'm from DOA, Arkansas.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's a little small town, ain't it?
Really small.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're just going to jump right into it, okay? And I usually go, like, softball question and then a fun one, so we'll go back and forth. Okay, what's the most memorable game you've ever played in, and why does it stand out to you?
Okay, I guess
You go first.
I think mine would be, and this is just like sentimental, it's just like the first scrimmage that we had back like this year. That's like my favorite moment of all time, like my first at bat, like my first time just feeling the ball again. Like, I don't know, it just really stuck with me. I don't think I'll ever forget it. It just like, it felt so good, not only just to be out there, but to be back with my teammates like full time. So yeah.
I would say my senior year of high school, the finals, we made it to finals. Yes. So Benton's kind of known for like going, that was like, we were going for a three-peat. And so we actually won. And so a former player of ours, Carly Burrow, my last at bat of my high school career, really? I hit a triple off of her. And it would have been a home run, I promise. But we were playing at UCA, and those fences are they're massive.
They're really tall, yeah.
They're huge. And so I got a triple off of her, and she's probably going to kill me for saying this, but that's my most recent memorable of softball.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Jess has a very cute little baby at home. What's her name again, Jess?
Her name is Veda Jade.
Oh, that's so precious.
Cute.
So that is why she was out last season. She had her cute little baby. But she is back, and is she going to be cheering you on? Will we be seeing her? Yay. I remember seeing her last season, and she just lit up the whole park. Her and Coach Kuntz's baby.
Yeah, that's right. They're going to be besties.
That's what I was about. That was my next question. All right. What's your go-to pregame hype song or playlist?
You got it.
I've made a playlist. It's got random on there, so it's got some Katy Perry. I mean, it's literally like Katy Perry, and then there's like some Drake or something like that on there. So it's
those are very different ends of the spectrum.
So different, but just hype songs, just something to get my adrenaline going and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say I don't have like a game day song or game day playlist. When I get in the car, it's just kind of like whatever's on. I'm not a serious player. Like, I'm not the type that's like, let's put on this like hard rock or like rap song or whatever. Like, I can't. If I'm like in a silly, goofy, positive mood, like that's where I need to be before I step out. So,
who puts their phone on the like pregame, like? Over the speakers.
It's Maggie.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. I always wondered that. I thought it might be Coach Jackson, but I was like, I don't think that's his speed. I just feel like, that was more of a our age thing. Okay. All right. If you could change one rule, what would it be and why? In softball specifically.
I think maybe that you have to touch all four bases, or maybe just the ones in the field, because I think if you're sneaky enough to like skip one, I feel like it should be allowed.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not fair, but I can see that. I can understand that.
Like, if you can pull it off, like,
yeah, might as well.
Probably like, I don't know. It depends on the situation sometimes, but like in the game, but like a home run, I don't think like you have to touch all four bases unless it's like a final or something.
Yeah.
Like your girls are there to hype you up at the end, but like touching off, sometimes I'm more out of breath when I hit a home run, running around the bases. Than I am if I get like a double or something.
Yeah.
But I think probably that.
Okay. I got lost where I was. Okay, I found it. If you had to choose a walk-up song that describes your personality, what would it be?
I don't know. You go first.
It's actually my walk-up song
Okay.
this season.
Okay,
Run
that was my
This
next
Town.
question. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Run This Town by Rihanna.
Okay.
Like the intro and everything.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
like, I don't know, that just describes me, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
So my walk-up song has been California Girls by Katy Perry for like so many years. I've had the same song for so many years, and I'm like a little weird about stuff like that. Like I like it to be the same way it
Okay.
was. Like when I go to church, I sit in the same spot. Like
Okay.
I'm that kind of girl.
Okay. That's understandable. That's my like favorite part about each season is hearing y'all's walk-up songs because sometimes they change and sometimes they don't.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I like to hear those. All right. If you could play in any softball tournament or league in the world, where would it be?
Oh, definitely the Women's College World Series. Definitely
That's a good
just
one.
like that atmosphere and
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh,
Just everybody watching, like, I don't know, that's just dream right
Mhm.
there.
That's a big stage to be on too.
I would say for me, and this is gonna sound really cliche, but like my dream is like this, like what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
like at OBU right now, like on OBU's field, like with my teammates. Like I've been waiting a year to get back, and so like I've literally been dreaming about it. So like that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Like right here is where I want to be for sure.
Yeah. Back when I used to play, I had to quit really young because I have medical issues. But Cabot is where I'm from. I rep them today because I forgot to change. Sorry, everybody. But my sophomore year, we actually went to the state finals and we won, and we got to play in Baum, which is where all the state finals are played, and that was probably my dream one. I just love those stadiums up there, and I love the atmosphere, and I love how big they are, like how many people they hold, and so yeah, I love that. That was my favorite. All right, cheat meal or snack? We've already had them. Fun fact before this episode.
Fun fact, we just got hibachi, which was mine, but
Yep.
But yeah.
I say mine is Chinese. I love Chinese food. I could eat so much of it. And fun fact, every time I get Chinese, I go over to Wiki's place and just we eat it and we talk, and it's the best.
I think mine would be okay. I say this because when I was little, I was not allowed to have a Powerade after a game. I was only allowed Gatorade, and I don't know why, but I really like every time I finish like any athletic activity, I'm like, man, I really want a Powerade now because I was not allowed to have them when I was younger. So I think it's just my inner child like being like, yeah, mom, look at this Powerade that I have now. So yeah.
So wait, you were allowed to have Gatorade,
Yeah, but not Powerade. I don't know
I
why.
thought Gatorade has more sugar and everything.
That's what I thought too. I don't know. I was 5 years old.
We
I
have to
wasn't
check
really
that.
worried
We have to
about it
check
at the
that.
time. Yeah, I'll fact check that, but yeah, it was weird. And so that's my inner child being like, look at this Powerade that I have that I couldn't have. So
Okay, but the important question is what color?
I'm a blue person.
Period.
I'm a blue person. I'm a blue.
Absolutely.
I think a close second is yellow, but blue is always the top flavor. Blue is like my top flavor in anything, like
mine too.
lollipops and Jolly Ranchers and all the above. Laffy Taffy, so.
Love.
All right. Can you share a time when you overcame a tough setback in your career?
Ooh.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. And I'm probably going to say something that you didn't think I was going to say.
Okay.
But mine would be like, I think it was between my senior year, or between senior year and when I was about to commit here. I like struggled mentally a lot. Like I just fell out of love with the game. I didn't love it anymore because I was playing like for the wrong people and for the wrong reasons. And that was hard. Like when you don't love it anymore, like that's really, really hard. So I think that was my biggest setback for sure. But as soon as I got here, that's when I started falling back in love with it for sure. My freshman year, like I found the right people and it was great. It was great for sure.
Yeah, mine would be my sophomore year of high school when I tore my labrum and everything. I had to get shoulder surgery, and sophomore year is kind of where you start introducing yourself in front of college coaches and everything. And so like going to a whole bunch of college camps and everything, like getting in front is like key to like getting recruited and getting yourself out there. And I, again, like mentally was not like okay then, but like I did go to those college camps in a sling, and I did make so many personal relationships with so many coaches for when I came back. And during that time, like, you can still learn by just showing up and everything. And so I think that was like a big deal in my recruiting process. And that was probably like the hardest part, was waiting and watching, because it's really hard. Like, watching something that you love to do is like so hard. But I think from that experience, I've also learned patience and everything. And like, the Lord has taught me so much. Just even by the experiences like that and freshman year last year, like, it's just it's been awesome.
How'd you tear your labrum? I bet you it's not as ridiculous as me tearing my labrum, so go ahead.
Freshman year of high school, I was itty bitty. I was like maybe 100 pounds.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
I used to do cheer.
This be around, girl.
I was a cheerleader, and so I was a flyer. So I was small. Yeah. But I've been small my whole life until after surgery when I grew. But my high school coach, we were benching. We were maxing on bench press, and my mom. Shout out to my mom. She was right. She's gonna love this. But she's like, don't go in there pushing all these heavy weights, trying to act big like the big girls. I was like, I got you, Mom.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I'm fine. And then I go in there. And at first I did it. I was like, whew, that's my max. Okay, I'm done. It. And then my coach literally physically put on more and was like, you're going again. And so then I was like, okay. I was like, and it wasn't like oh my gosh, my arm hurts. It was the next day where I was like, oh, my arm hurts. And my mom was like, I told you so. And I was like, not the I told you so moment, Mom. But yeah, bench pressing and then just overworking, not taking care of it. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately.
I've had both of my labrums done, twinsies. And it's because of a bunch of like my actual medical problems. But the first one that I ever tore was my left. And I did it one morning before I was going to school. I was starting a little laundry because my mom told me to. And so there was like a stack of folded laundry already in front of the start button on our dryer. So I reach around it, but I think I went at like a weird angle. So like this is the start button, okay? And I think I went at like a weird angle, and so I like did that, and I overextended it, and I tore my labrum. That's how I tore it.
What?
Push and start on my dryer. Yep. Everyone has that same reaction. Everyone laughs. It's okay to laugh.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Everyone laughs. They're like, how is that even possible? I was like, that's a good question. Ask my doctors.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, you're going over here. Yeah. Anything, I feel like it would be like,
yes.
You're scared. Like,
I don't think I've ever actually said it on here, so I'll give the audience a story. So my medical diagnosis is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is where your body produces 10 times the amount of collagen it should, and that collagen is what makes your body stretchy and gives your hair and nail growth and, like what makes you elastic in your skin and blah, blah, blah. My body produces so much that it spreads to my muscles, tendons, and ligaments, and those are what keeps your joints in place. And mine don't keep mine in place because they are so stretchy.
They're so stretchy that they...
Yes, and since they are so stretchy, there's already a bunch of strain on them. So, like, if I put too much strain on them, then they just snap. So that's what happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The other one I actually, is not as ridiculous. I, yanked open our big walk-in freezer door at my restaurant job in high school. So that one's not as ridiculous. But
that one I can understand.
Yeah, pushing start on my dryer, everybody.
Be careful doing laundry.
Be careful. It's dangerous. Tell your parents at home. Now you can get out of laundry. Just kidding. I still had to fold laundry in a sling. So
I know.
All right. We already did that one. Okay. Do you guys want to skip that second to last question? I know you said you didn't have an answer, so we can skip it.
Yeah,
okay, we'll skip it. All right. Last question then. Okay. What is one skill or aspect of the game that you think every player should master?
Why do we do the same thing? Every time
I picked that up really well too, actually.
Oh gosh.
Okay. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say hitting would be something you need to master and being consistent at, and also playing any role on the team, whether it's being a teammate in the dugout, cheering on your team, letting them know like how many outs you've got, or like even as a pitcher having your job and all of that. So I think mastering like knowing your role on the team, and like when it comes to actual softball, I would say like hitting and everything and being consistent there.
Okay. That's a good answer. Good job.
It was. I think mine would have to be just like the mental side of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think just knowing what to do and when to do it, and trusting that your teammate's going to be there at the right time, right place. Sorry, I got like twisted up with my words, but I think that's really, really important, and sometimes can take you farther than someone who's more physically better at the game than you, if you are mentally just have a good softball IQ, I guess. So that's something that sometimes gets overlooked.
Okay.
Yeah. It's already written.
It's already written.
That's right.
Written.
It is already written. All right. So I am a bad podcaster because in this moment I just realized I wrote down the games for this week, and this episode will not be posted for quite a minute. So I'm quickly going to look up the games for the week that you guys will be posted. That way everyone knows, because we post episodes on Wednesdays. Shout out. The next episode airs at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, everybody. As will you guys is actually. So let's see. You guys are on the weekend, or you guys will be posted the very last weekend in February, which I believe in my broadcast schedule is a very busy time for you guys. I already have this whole schedule engraved in my brain somehow. Don't ask me how. It just, there are so many numbers. It's insane. Okay. Oh, yes, that is the weekend of the 1st. So you guys will be on the road. You guys will be on the road. So you guys don't have a busy weekend here, but you have a busy weekend elsewhere. So, yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. You guys did good. See, it's not as scary as it seems.
No, it's not.
I feel like I get, like the ones who have never been on before, and they're like shaking in their boots. Like, they're like, what if I mess up, or what if I say something dumb? Like when you guys walked in, you were like, I had to write it down, or I'm going to say something dumb.
Yeah.
There's no, well, there are dumb questions, but there are no dumb answers, as I say, because I write the questions.
Not when it's about softball.
That's right.
It's not.
That's right. That's right. And we like to have fun as well. So, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.